Let me guess. You're tired of shrinking yourself just to keep the peace, overthinking what you said and if you're the problem, giving away your energy like it's free, and exhausted because you just keep overextending yourself in situations that are draining you. And you've been giving your energy to the wrong people. But here's the truth. You're not tired because you're doing too much. You're tired because you keep betraying yourself. And today we're going to fix that. You knew they didn't respect you, but you stayed. You silenced your own intuition just to be chosen and keep the peace. But girl, that version of you ends today. And this all starts with a powerful choice. A choice of choosing to reclaim your energy and call back your power. So welcome you guys to Glowing From Within. So make sure to subscribe and rate this podcast, and that will help me out so much. And follow me on all social media. You can follow my personal account at Nicole Victoria, where I post daily mindset, solo dates, self-love, all of the good stuff. Or you can follow me on the podcast account, glowingfromwithin_pod. We have a different microphone today, so I hope the audio is good. I feel like this setup is a little bit better because I can talk with my hands. I felt like the old microphone, I was just a little bit more restricted. So let me know, please let me know if the audio sounds okay. And let's get started with this podcast. You're listening to Glowing From Within, a podcast designed to help empower you and build the life of your dreams through practical tools and tips and truly just glow from within. I'm your host, Nicole Victoria, and if you're ready to take the steps to unlock the new you, keep listening. So you guys know that something I want to start doing with this podcast is having a mantra for the episode, a mantra for the week. And this mantra today is how I choose to react is how I choose to grow. And I think that that is so fitting for today's episode, all about reclaiming your energy and calling back your power, because you have a choice of what energy you give someone. The thing is there are people out there that will do things just to get a reaction out of you. And not everyone deserves your energy. Now, that is not to say don't stand up for yourself. Always, always, always protect and stand up for yourself. But I'm talking about choosing your battles. Not everyone needs an explanation out of you. And there have been times in my past where I felt like I had to over-explain my boundaries, over-explain my values to someone just for them to pick me and choose me. And we're not doing that anymore. So in this episode, I've broken it down to 4 easy ways that we can call back and reclaim our energy. We've all experienced people and situations that are just draining us like energy vampires. And no matter what we do, we just can't move forward. So the first thing is to understand that your value, your self-worth is not measured if someone chooses you, if someone likes you, if someone disrespects you. Your value and your self-worth is not measured by how many social media followers you have or how many likes you got in that Instagram photo. No. Your value starts when you choose you. That's it. And I want you to stop pretending that you are okay receiving breadcrumbs in life. Stop over-explaining your boundaries to someone who will never respect them. And I want you to get into the mindset that your self-worth is a non-negotiable. You're not going to bend over backwards just to be chosen and just to be accepted. No matter where you are in life, no matter how old you are in life, we've all been in situations where we've kind of settled and just to be chosen, just to be valued, because it's obviously nice when someone likes us, but we're not settling anymore. The second thing is to trust yourself. Trust your intuition. And unfortunately, in life, we are not taught how to trust that intuition, how to decipher intuition from anxiety. There have been so many times in my life, like scary amount of times, where I didn't listen to my intuition. I knew that this thing was going to happen. I ignored my intuition, and lo and behold, it was not a pleasant situation that it ended up in. So the easiest way I can say is the difference between intuition and anxiety is intuition is quiet. It's like an inner knowing that you have. Like you just know that this is right for you, or you just deeply know that this is not right for you. Anxiety is very loud. It's very intrusive. It's triggering your nervous system almost, right? Like it's very loud. It's in your face. That's, I think, the easiest way to start practicing listening to your intuition. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, and the reason why intuition is so important when you're reclaiming your energy and calling back your power, is because I want you to trust how you're feeling is true. If you feel that something is draining you, most likely it is. If you deeply know that someone doesn't respect you and have your back, most likely they don't. Stop gaslighting yourself to stay in situations that you've outgrown. Stop betraying your intuition just to be chosen and accepted by the wrong people. Because at the end of the day, you are abandoning yourself at the expense of being chosen. One thing I really had to learn the last year, maybe 2 years, is that I really had to I don't know how to explain this, but I really had to do the inner work of why I was settling for breadcrumbs in life. And I felt like it was a deeper root that I have of like wanting to be picked, wanting to be chosen. At the end of the day, a lot of us have that, right? When we can really work through that and the root cause of where did this stem from? Why do I feel the need to just settle? It's going to change everything. So if you're listening to this and you're like, yes, Nicole, like this is me. Like I'm tired of begging for the bare minimum. I'm tired of pretending to be confident. I actually want to feel it. I'm done settling for just okay in life, in friendships, career, myself. And I'm tired of second guessing myself. And I'm tired of attracting the same toxic situations over and over again. That is exactly what I teach inside of my Align 30 program. It's literally the cheat code to creating your most magnetic self. It's basically a 30-day transformation program to align your subconscious mind, your nervous system, your limiting beliefs, so that you can reprogram your mind to attract better in your life. The version of you who doesn't tolerate the bare minimum, the version of you who can walk into a room with confidence, the version of you who can go after her dreams, and all the limiting beliefs and roadblocks are removed. There are women right now in the program aligning with their best magnetic selves, literally seeing results before the 30 days. If this is resonating with you, click the link in the bio to join Align 30 because it's not going to be around forever. So I want you guys to get this while it's available because trust me, it will change your entire reality and your entire self-concept because as we're talking about in this podcast, your self-concept is everything. When you have a positive self-concept of understanding that your value is decided by you and only you alone, you will win in life. You will become magnetic in life. So now that we know all that, let's learn how to cut the cord, call back our energy from draining people and draining situations. We've all been there. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to say this. You can write this down on your phone, put it on a post-it note and have it in front of your mirror, but I want you to say this affirmation. I call back my energy from anyone who has taken it. I'm done abandoning myself, and today I choose me. Words are so powerful. Not only what you say, but the way that you think about yourself. And so when you say this, you are literally putting it out there energetically that you are calling back your power. And now you're done abandoning yourself. But we have to go one step further. We actually have to put action in place. So whether that is deleting their number or muting their socials or setting a boundary where you limit communication, every situation is so different. Saying one thing is amazing, but we also have to implement the physical boundary, right? And I want to remind you this. You don't need closure to heal. Closure is still putting them on the pedestal. What you need is forgiveness within yourself. Forgive yourself for putting up with their bad behavior. Forgiving yourself for giving way too much than you got back. Forgiving yourself for putting up with their negative energy. And forgiving yourself for not leaving. Closure is a decision that you make. And when you sit there and you wait around for their apology or you wait around for their text saying how sorry they are, you're still putting the power in their hands. And sometimes we might never get the apology. All closure is just validating how you feel is true. But you already know how you feel is true. You know that they hurt you. You know that they didn't respect you. So why do you need them to just prove how you feel is true? Which brings me back to, I think it was our second point, was intuition. If you intuitively feel that they're draining you, most likely they are. If you intuitively feel that they're not respecting you, most likely they are. So if you know that is your truth, why do you just need them to validate it? Because then again, that's putting them on the pedestal. Your worth is not measured if someone disrespects you or likes you. Your worth is measured when you choose you. You have to choose yourself. 4 is to start treating yourself like you are the prize. Because you are. Romanticize your mornings. Take yourself on the solo date, the solo trip even. Dress up for yourself, even if you're just going to the grocery store. Speak to yourself like you are that girl. That's why I love Align 30, because it's literally reprogramming your mind to start viewing yourself as you are that girl. Because I used to have a brain injury. I used to be very insecure. I could not do anything alone. And I spent like 2 years rewiring my brain and my nervous system to align with my higher self. Your self-concept and the way that you speak about yourself controls your reality. And here's what happens when you start acting like that girl. When you start choosing that you are the prize. You stop chasing. You stop begging for the bare minimum. You stop over-explaining yourself and your boundaries and your worth. You stop expecting breadcrumbs in life. Your nervous system feels calm. For finally once, you're no longer in fight or flight. And girl, you start glowing. You start glowing. I want you to repeat after me. And I want you to close your eyes and feel this in your bones. I remember who I am, and I'm no longer available for anything that drains me. Period. Because your peace, your energy, your attention is everything. Energy is currency. So why are you giving your energy when you're just getting depleted back? Okay, I hope you guys enjoy this podcast. This one is my favorite podcast I think I've recorded to this date. Please let me know how you feel about this. Message me on Instagram, share this podcast. Again, make sure to subscribe to Glowing From Within. It helps me out so much. Again, my social media is Nicole Victoria, my personal account, and Glowing From Within, which is my podcast account. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you know it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.